Okay, look, I just wanted to use the title since it sounds good, okay? Don't hit me. Also, spoiler warning. Anyways, so cute girls doing cute things is a genre that often looked down upon by mere mortals. Mostly because they only contain cute girls doing cute things, and nothing else. And also some people said it was not genuine, like bruh, there is a reason why it's called fiction. Why the heck would you care? But it's not to say that I'm against this genre. Far from it. I absolutely love this genre to bits. Because sometimes all you need for something to be entertaining is just a bunch of girls just doing their things. Nothing too complex, just a nice and simple thing to keep you alive after being burnt out from school or work. Now, usually, these types of shows are relatively simple. Well, it's a slice of life. I'd reckon your life doesn't contain super magical powers, no? A few girls that goes out camping, being a waitress at a cafe, just a plain old day-to-day life at the countryside. And even with stuff that are semi-related to fantasy, they're still simpler than most. Dragons that interact with humans on a regular Wednesday, and angels and demons that studies the earth by going into a human school. But who's to say that simple means lacking? This genre could say a lot without relying too much on fantasy analogies, making them easier to put yourself into. With my personal favorite being what I'm gonna cover today. One that has taught me a lot about working with other people, how to manage large projects, and just generally how to know myself better. One that really hits me home the first time I watched it. So, what is it about? Well, it's about this fresh high school girl, graduate, that was just starting her work at her dream job as a character designer in a game company. You see, this game company makes her favorite childhood games, so it makes sense that she wanted to work here. This show talks about the hurdles of her awkward first day, the regular Wednesdays, and finally the game's debut. This is Aoba Suzukaze, the aforementioned high school girl graduate and the new kid to the job. Being a total newbie, she's sort of paranoid that she won't fit in with other people. She's worried that she may not be actually qualified for the job. Building up courage, she tries to get to know her co-workers. Turns out they were really supportive of her, each with their own quirky ways. And turns out, her boss is actually quite laid back, if a bit of a klutz. Even though she apparently draws stuff just good enough to be hired, she doesn't know 3D just yet. But filled with determination and with the help of her co-workers, she studies about the things she needs to know about the job. She was a fast learner, turns out. Within the first week of being given a reference book, she was ready to do the job. Before she knew it, she became a close part of the family, a close part of the team. Right, so that's what this is. So what? They're just working at an office. What's so special about it? You see, it's how this thing tells its story. What story, you may ask? A story of achieving your dreams. A story of what to do after. A story of getting to know other people. A story of coping with failure. You see, Aoba is a young girl. She has big dreams. She's just finished high school after all, and she's really grateful that she got this opportunity. But she sort of got overwhelmed with it all at first. But thankfully, with her charminess and her determination, she finally goes on top. Then now what? Nowhere to go but up, of course. Her character is all about determination and the importance of hard work. But sometimes, the result of that work is not always all rainbows and sparkles. Sometimes you would, fail. But Aoba persists. She is still rooting for her job. She can't just give it all up. In the end, she is not afraid of failure anymore. She always puts in so much effort, regardless of if it will succeed or not. She always does her best, and that's all that matters. So that's the main character, Aoba Suzukaze. But being a slice of life, characters are the main driver of the show, and the show does have some really good characters, each with their own goals and hurdles. Though there are a lot more characters than the one that I would mention, I'm just gonna talk about the ones that are the most sentimental to me, because talking about all of them would just gonna take too long and I just wanted to keep this video nice and short. So, we've talked about the main character, Aoba. Let's continue with her boss. This is Yagami, the leader of the character team. Being the leader, the burdens of the team mainly lies on her, but she does her job really well. Maybe a bit too well. Her character is also a hard worker. but this time into a next level. She almost always stays overnight to do work. One said that she can handle the workload of multiple people, but she retains herself. Another fact is that she is the idol for Aoba. Aoba knows her from the artbook of the previously mentioned Aoba's favorite game, and is the primary inspiration for Aoba to work here, in this company, in the first place. I mean, understanding how much work she'd done and how good she was supposed to be, yeah, I think it only makes sense that she inspires Aoba to do character designing stuff. But despite all this, she's a bit of a klutz. Oftentimes misses important stuff, and quite a bit arrogant in a sense. The running gag of the show is that when she wakes up after staying the night in the office, she often forgot to put her skirt back on, making Aoba's first impression of her quite, strange. But because of this, she's quite a laid-back boss. Partly because her previous time as a boss, she did not make a good impression to her members, oftentimes being either too strict and or too harsh. One unnamed employee even quit because of her after a grand total of 6 months working. That made her feel extremely guilty. She is also not good at communicating with others back then, often portrayed as being shy. So it is understandable that her first time being a boss was not so great. But after all this, she still persists. She moved on, and as we see throughout the series, she is in a much better place than before. Yagami is an interesting character. Her personality and her backstory has a lot to take note of, being a prime example on how to properly cope with the past and how to be a good leader to others. So yeah, that's all I have to say for her for now. Up next, this is Hifumi Takimoto. Right off the bat, one thing about her is that she is not good at being social. There are many instances of her failing to communicate what she had on mind. She likes being alone and she is not very good at talking with others. But one thing about her is that she is the most senior and probably the most professional of the group. She knows what she's doing, and oftentimes her coworkers ask her for help. This sort of juxtaposes with her personality as a borderline introvert. She can socialize well, but she also sort of needs to be social to help others. Her first impression with Aoba is, as you might expect, pretty awkward. Despite this, she tries her gosh darnest best to help, even though they have to exchange messages through company emails since Hifumi is not a very good talker. But in the end, it all works out. She also really wants to overcome her social anxiety. Her time before Aoba wasn't exactly told in the story, but ever since Aoba came, she tries to communicate with her, and by extension, just communicating in general. The climax of this conundrum is on the second season, where she was promoted to the character team leader. Understandably, she got a bit overwhelmed at first, but understanding the fact that she is the most senior of the group, and with the support of her friends, she eventually accepted the role, and does a semi-decent job at it, which is note, way better than how she expected it to go. Hifumi is probably my favorite execution of the relatable introverted person formula to date. The way she deals with her own issues could be an inspiration to those that are dealing with the same problem, and maybe even encourages others in the same situation to do the same too. Having to deal with social anxiety before, Hifumi's personality really resonated with me. Some people love her for, different reasons, but for me, it's that she is a good story to learn from if you're dealing with this sort of stuff. Also, if you're dealing with social anxiety right now, I'm just gonna say it here, good luck. You'll overcome it eventually. If you just gave in to yourself, you won't get a chance to build up that courage and fight on. Of course, again, there are a lot more characters than the 3 I previously mentioned, each with their own personalities, goals, issues, and how they deal with their own problems. But since, again, I want to keep this video short, that's all I can say for now. The show's underlying theme is to never give up, work hard on reaching your goals. But the way they did it is something. I never seen anything else that tells that message as fleshed out as this one. I also never been moved by that message before this, because those 2 phrases are repeated in too many ways that I've become numb to it. Yet the show managed to tell that message in such a way that it relates to me on a whole another level. New Game has taught me a lot about being myself, on how to reach our goals, on how to cope with our failure. Again, this show speaks to me. The way it tells its message is nothing short of breathtaking. And for that reason, this show deserves to be the only 2 shows, for now, that got a 10 out of 10 in my list. We'll talk about the other one eventually. I really do hold this show close to my heart. It's probably the most influential thing that I've experienced after Celeste. Despite the fact that it just looks like another moe moe anime from the outside, this show moved me in more ways than one. In the end, it's all good fun. Even if you aren't into character designing or game dev, this show has still got its comedy going for it, and the visuals of it are borderline eye candy. So, do I recommend the show? If my previous ramblings did not make it obvious enough already, heck yes I do. Especially if you have a goal that you want to reach, a hobby that you're passionate about, or a big project that you're working on. I highly recommend you give this one a go. Maybe, just maybe, you'll learn a thing or two from this. Or at least make your day just a tad bit brighter.